Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Appreciate everybody being here on a Saturday afternoon. Now, I want to tell you something. I want to tell you about this company that I use, Red State Wireless. They are owned by Salem Media Group, the same company that gave us 2,000 Mules. If you haven't seen it, you need to. Red State Wireless is unapologetically pro-privacy, First Amendment, Second Amendment, law enforcement, military, capitalism, traditional family values. Hold on. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean? A cell phone service provider is what? Yes, they are all of those things. They stand against communism, socialism, Antifa, Marxism, cancel culture, wokeness, censorship, big tech, Brandon, Obama, Pelosi, you know the usual suspects, the stains on America. They are anti all of that. Red State Wireless does not sell your personal data. You can speak to somebody on the phone if you have any issues with their customer service, which is great. 678-218-5011. And guess what, guys? When you call to talk to somebody in customer support for Red State Wireless, they are not in New Delhi somewhere, not in the Philippines, right here in the United States of America. You will understand what they're saying clearly. Red State Wireless. Make sure you go to the link in the description box. Use promo code Jericho, and you will get free activation, which is equal to a $30 discount. Red State Wireless. Lord German Husbando, looks like you're that super chat cherry popper breaking the financial hymen. Thank you. She says, Jericho, I love the way you say Turkey. Where that comes from is the video that got taken down because of copyrights bullshit, because of a song that they were playing on a Saturday Night Live clip that I used. I was listing the countries who are in NATO, because remember, somebody shot a missile over there to Poland, they're a NATO country. What are we going to do? And I was like, who's in NATO? And I started reading some of the countries, and one of the countries was Turkey. That's who has our back. Rest easy, America. The military of Turkey has our back. Arun Faith, thank you very much. How is Zelensky getting his beard lined up during war times? Well, I talked about that a little while back when it happened. That is from the Time magazine cover that he got at the beginning of the war, at its most intense, some might say. He had time to have Time magazine come in, edge up his beard, cut his hair, and do a photo shoot. Because that's what happens in a war zone. You got time for a photo shoot and magazine article questions. So that's where I got that picture from. Very fitting. And he was gifted something. Sean Penn, Oscar-winning actor Sean Penn, gave him his Oscar. He said, hold on to it. I want you to hold on to it for me. So the missiles are falling, hospitals are being bombed and hit with missile fire and artillery, but hey, Sean Penn, come hang out. Got it. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Thank you for being here. Like I said, this is Saturday afternoon. You could be doing other things, but you're here with me. Thank you. The usual suspects, I see you. Any new suspects in there? Like I say, if you are new here, let me know in the comment section. JT69UTD says, good damn night, Americans. Greeting from Sweden, yeah. In Thailand here, yeah. Are you in Thailand? Did you guys vacation there? Because like I know people in Australia and stuff, Thailand is like their vacation spot. So I thought you were a Fetterman for a second because you started with good night. Joyce Decker, you are not new. Don't even try it. Don't even try it. Tracy Roberts says, we are watching a sequel to Wag the Dog. Unfortunately, it's not on the screen, Tracy. That's the problem. If it were on the screen, hey, let's watch. Let's get some popcorn. Let's get comfortable. But we're not watching it on the screen. We're watching it play out in real life in real damn time. But speaking of the thumbnail, that's Zelensky. The title is Oscar worthy because he deserves it, right? He's been acting. He's been doing some great acting. He deserves an Oscar. But he deserves a real one. Give that shit back to Sean Penn. I think you've earned your own, Zelensky. I think you've earned your own because you're doing some great acting. Your acting is so good that you've gotten America's dumbass to give you more than $100 billion. For what? I don't know yet. Are you spending it on defense? Your missiles seem to be going off, of course. I don't know. I'm just a taxpayer in a studio, in a homemade studio. That's all I am. These are just questions. Also, there's a Twitter ultimatum. You know, Elon Musk took over Twitter, and he is getting rid of those who can't cut it. This is like the first few weeks of Navy SEAL buds training. They're weeding out the ones who can't cut it. That's what he's doing. And of course, they're used to, nice, cushy, say what I want, no repercussions, no regulations. I can just let the most crazy, vile, false, racist, sexist shit come out of my fingertips onto Twitter. We kick the sitting president off of there, but leave a terrorist group responsible for thousands of civilian lives, hundreds, maybe thousands of American servicemen and women lives. They can keep their Twitter page, but we got to get that damn Trump off of there. So they're used to that. They've been cocooned in stupidity and wokeness and SJW beliefs. So when you've been woken from your cocoon early, hey, who are you? Who's this monster? Elon Musk, wait, what are you talking about? Meetings. And we have to come back to the office. And if we don't perform, we're going to be asked to leave. And wait, what? We don't like this shit. But that's what's happening. New boss, new rules, but they can't handle it. They're used to that nice, cushy, easy shit. And Elon Musk is coming in with real work and they're not ready. Good, get the fuck out of here. And I'm not able. I didn't do this. I didn't say these words, but I'm going to present to you America 2022 in one sentence. Think of it. Think of all the shit we've been dealing with. Think of all the whores that they allow to rise to the top and they shine the brightest spotlight on. Keep that in mind. I have some footage that's going to sum up America in one sentence. It's a long sentence, but it's one sentence. And Trump, he made a promise to the military, and I hope he gets a chance to make good on it. Because in order for him to make good on it, he would have to be the next president of the United States. And Lord knows that's what we need. So he made a promise to the military, and I'm sure I have no reason not to think he wouldn't. He was able to keep his promises when he was president. So I think something like this, he can definitely keep his promise on. And we're going to find out what that promise is. It's a promise that shouldn't even have to be made, but he made it, and he's going to keep it. And Lord Lightfoot, aka Mayor Googly Eyes, she put out a campaign ad because she's running for re-election, and she also seems to think she needs a pay raise. Again, these people fail up. They're used to this. I do a shitty job. I send to the next level. She's done the shittiest of jobs. So why shouldn't she think she should be at the top of the heap? But she put out a campaign ad, and I'm going to show it to you. And I hope you're ready for some awkward, cringy, squirmy shit because it's horrible. And she checked all the victimhood boxes that she could. And it's just as bad as you think it's going to be. Yes, it is. I know what you're thinking. Does she have that in there? Yeah, it's bad. It's as bad as you think it is, if not worse. The Ferg, he knows, he says her ad was so cringe. Well, we're going to wallow in that together. And something that all I can say about it is, what the fuck is this? That's it. When you see what I'm going to show you, you'll realize, yeah, those are the only words that can come to mind is, what the fuck is this? What is that? We're going to get into all these things. Like, we're going to get in that ass like a bike with no seat. But first, let's do a little good gun, huh? We always hear about the bad gun. What about the good gun? Well, this one, San Pablo, off-duty police officer fatally shoots robbery suspect in the restaurant. Caught you in the act, huh? San Pablo, a 29-year-old man, was pronounced dead at a hospital after an off-duty police officer fatally shot him during an armed robbery at a restaurant. According to the statement by Contra Costa Sheriff's Office spokesman, deputies with the sheriff's base station responded to reports of a shooting after 11:30 a.m. at Nation's Giant Burgers, San Pablo Avenue in the Terra Hills neighborhood. When deputies arrived, they learned that a man had robbed a cashier at gunpoint. Moments later, an off-duty University of California Police Department sergeant eating at the restaurant confronted the man and fired a shot that hit him. Sheriff's deputies provided first aid before the paramedics and Contra Costa County Fire Protection District firefighters responded. Rescuers took the man to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. A sheriff spokesman identified the man as Richmond resident Emmanuel Moreno. There were no other suspects, no other injuries were reported. The restaurant closed for the remainder of the Sunday, but was open as scheduled at 7 a.m. on Monday. Consistency. A crew manager declined by phone to comment Monday morning. They said that the sergeant had been placed on administrative leave following standard protocol, and that the department and the campus administration will cooperate with the sheriff's office who will lead an investigation into the incident. You forgot to check your surroundings. Joyce Decker, was he illegal? What would make you think that, Joyce? Those people are only coming here for a better life, not to perpetrate crimes on American citizens. So I don't know where you would get do you have any evidence to justify that question, Joyce Decker? Has there been anything that's happened in the last 10 years to make you think that an illegal would come up here and continue their crime spree? All entry points into this country are treated like Ellis Island or Puget Sound in Washington State. I'm just kidding. The border's wide the fuck open, and of course things like this are going to happen. Because everybody coming up here is not an asylum seeker running from the poverty and destruction and war of their home country, and they're not all coming up here for a better fucking life. They're coming up here to commit crimes because they know the worst that's going to happen is that they're probably going to be deported if they deport them, and they're just going to come right back up here. Or they go to an American prison, which has to be better than the prison of their country of origin. So it's a win-win. But good for that officer. Should have took the temperature of the room first, Mr. Robert. Oh, you didn't know that Sergeant so-and-so was sitting there enjoying some food. Off duty, just want to get some good eats. Oh, shit. Let me put my giant burger down and go handle this shit. And that, people, was good gun. So what happens? Crime doesn't pay. Unless you are elected into your position, then it pays very well. So, let's see this shit here. Okay, let's see. I'll type this in. Two O's. There we go. Let's see if this is it. Make sure. Shit. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm going to find it. I'm just looking for some shit here. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm making sure this is the right one. Oh man, this is it. Okay. I found it. I found it. So I got the campaign ad for Lori Lightfoot, Mayor Googly Eyes. But what I want you to see first is her ad from the first time she ran for mayor 3 years ago, 3+ years ago. That's what I want you to see. We're going to see how this has changed. We're going to see what she says she wanted to do, and then we'll juxtapose that with what she's actually done, because that's been well documented. So let's check this shit out.
I'm Lori Lightfoot, and I'm running for mayor for our daughter's future and all Chicago's children. That's why nothing will distract me from bringing real change to Chicago by breaking the grip of
whose future? You guys got access to a child? You have a child? That is so fucking selfish. Yeah, I said it. When a gay couple adopts a child, that is fucking selfish. When some single woman who's focused on her career and now all she can hear is her biological clock ticking, and every time she stands up, a little bit of the powder from what her eggs are turning into falls out, when they adopt a child, that is selfish. Unless you're adopting a child into a mother and a father type situation, it is selfish. Because that child deserves a mother and a father to give them their best shot at life. Of course, there's no guarantees. But you owe them their best shot, your best shot. And your best shot to give them their best shot is to have a mother and a father. Not two glazed donut club members. Not two members of the alphabet soup group, or even worse, the Ku Klux Trans. You did that for selfish reasons. You did that to make yourself feel good, or you did that to make yourself look a certain way to other people, not for the best shot at life for that child who is trapped now in a life with you two salmon fans, you two clam lovers. My daughter, poor kid.
Ed Burke and the corrupt political machine, focusing on public safety in every neighborhood, investing in our local schools, and making sure families can.
She's just a family lady. She's just a family lady with her partner and their kid and their fluffy little dog. There's probably two different types of dogs spliced together. She just wants to bring her family to you, Chicago.
Afford to stay in the city. The politics of the past haven't served us.
It's time to bring in the
light. Time to bring in the light, Chicago. Now, what's her new ad?
Dancing TikTok queen Lori Lightfoot is at it again. The Chicago mayor embarrassing herself with a really awkward ad for her second run at the top job.
Lori's delivering. Chicago's #1 for corporate expansion and ranked best American city. She even got 5,000.
What? Who the fuck is doing these rankings? Best American city by what standard? And in what world are these two type of dudes hanging out together? A middle-aged white dude and a young nerd black dude. Are they supposed to be a couple or something?
1,000 new Google jobs. And she was cool during COVID.
Yeah, Chicago was real cool during COVID, wasn't it?
Hey, did you order thousands of new jobs and a pepperoni?
And she.
She said, hey, did you order thousands of shootings and a pepperoni? Did you order that? Hey, did you order 700-800 murders a year and a pepperoni? Hey, did you order multiple large corporations leaving Chicago and a pepperoni? Fuck out of here. Hey, Chicago Police Department, did you order no support and a pepperoni? Fuck out of here. Oh, man. Arun Faye, thank you. Says she scared that white dude. Laughing my ass off. She was like, oh, shit. Did you say Beetlejuice 3 times? Did you say Lori 3 times into the trash can? You know, if you do that, if you stand over an open trash can and you say, Lori, 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 she will appear at your front door. Or if you get a bag of clams, you open the bag of clams up and you open one of the clams and say, Lori, Lori, Lori inside of it, she'll appear. Fuck is who? This is the perfect example. Perfect. This proves that there are too many dummies out there. Because who are you talking to when you are the mayor of San Francisco, or mayor of that too, the mayor of Chicago? You know the state of Chicago over the last 3 years. And you make a commercial where you come to the door and say, did you order thousands of jobs and a pepperoni? Because you are betting on the fact that there are a bunch of morons in your city who haven't been paying attention to what the fuck you've been doing. You're betting on that. Hey, did you order Juicy Smollett and all the bullshit that came with that and a pepperoni? Lori, why are you holding that pepperoni like that? Isn't it supposed to be sliced? Where are you taking that giant pepperoni? You taking it home? Oh, never mind. I know what you're going to do with it. Never mind. Forgot your setup at home. I know what you're going to do with that pepperoni. But either you're talking to people who've never been to Chicago, or if you're talking to people in Chicago, they have to be morons. Because you actually sat up there and act like you can rest on your laurels that you've provided thousands of jobs and the way you handled COVID. Like I said, elections are about emotions and repetition. And if she beats the people of Chicago over the head with this ad enough times, she will be reelected. Guaranteed. She will be reelected. She allowed Chicago to fall into the darkness. Violence, corruption, jobs leaving. They had to put a curfew in place in downtown Chicago for people under 18. Pritzker, the governor, he just got reelected, so anything's possible, right? She stood up there. And who the fuck were those dudes? Were they friends? Were they a couple? What was that? Those are the two dudes you picked to represent Chicagoans? A little nerdy black dude and some middle-aged white dude. What was their relationship? Had to be a couple. Had to be some alphabet soup group members. So that's what Chicago's full of. Gay dummies. Because anybody who believes anything that came out of her disgusting mouth is a dummy. 100%. Grade A, grass-fed, organic dummy. And she said it with a straight face. It wasn't like a blooper where she's like, ha, they're like, cut. It's off. I can't believe I just said that. No, she said it with a straight face because she was serious. That was the final cut. Shame, isn't it? I had to do a double take. I was like, I'm sorry. What did you say, miss? Did you order thousands of new jobs? Thousands. That's what you gave us over 3 years, was thousands of new jobs. Holy hell. Forget about little Diablo. Forget about the little girl who got riddled. She got shot 6 times in her little tiny 7-year-old body at the drive-thru. Forget about all that. Who was it? Swanson? Is it Swanson or Tyson? One of the big chicken companies. They had their headquarters in Chicago. They left. McDonald's is talking about leaving possibly. And they just spent $200 plus million on a new facility, on a new corporate office, corporate headquarters. They're going to leave. You ran off McDonald's? McDonald's is like, shit, we can't even afford to poison your communities anymore. We got to go. Sita. Deaf trans. Shit was funny. Yeah, James Bateman. Did you order thousands of dead bodies and a pepperoni? Oh my goodness. I don't know. Lori Lightfoot doing that version of that song from the Blues Brothers, or the deaf Brazilian mute Ku Klux trans member that was singing. That's right, Mads. Standing ovation. Standing ovations must come in a fucking Cracker Jack box now, because anybody can get one. If you go up on stage and howl into the microphone like a dog, you will win the singing competition, even though you didn't sing. How do you win a singing competition and you don't sing? That's like going to a singing competition, but you get up there and break dance and they give you the trophy. How? Dent Machine Company says that was a fake video. I couldn't find anything that said that, Dent Machine Company. I looked. And let's say that guy was trolling. They didn't treat it as such. You have the judges up there with a straight face, and the crowd gave him a standing ovation after. Then there was the post-performance interview. Even if the dude was trolling, let's say he was. Let's say he's like, I'm going to get up there and into the microphone dressed like a lady. They still accepted it. He still got to the finals and won the competition. Hey, peace out. JT69 UTD. Peace out. Peace out. Only edibles. Whole lot of chicks in Hollywood have Adam's apples. That's true too. But it's not that upper lump. It's that lower lump you really got to worry about. That's the one where you gotta be on the lookout for that bad boy. Rosendo Morales. Yes, I will always love you. That's the song that fool picked. Did you order thousands of jobs and a pepperoni? That might be what they ordered, Lori, but that's not what you delivered. You delivered quite the opposite. She was like, oh, I thought you meant thousands of dead bodies, not thousands of jobs. My bad. Well, yeah, jobs, bodies. That sounds the same, right, Lori? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. In Chicago, if you reelect that woman, don't come to my live stream the day after. Okay? If you reelect Lori, Beetlejuice, Splinter, Mayor Googly Eyes, the sloth from Ice Age, Lightfoot, if you reelect that woman, don't be on my live stream the next day. Please don't. Because you're not going to like what you hear. Okay? Chozo Ghost, thank you. Did you order thousands of inches of hairline and a pepperoni? That thing was a little far back, wasn't it? And in that video 3 years ago, the hairline was respectable. But that shit just kept. Her hairline is embarrassed. It just keeps sliding like, oh, Lori, what'd you do? What'd you do, Lori? What'd you say? And that thing's just trying to get away from her face. Maybe you don't like the clam that she's pushing her face in all the time. The hair's like, oh, that shit's gross. We got to get out of here. Hairline back. Ooh, okay. So, from one crazy ass fool to another, I'm going to go ahead and answer a question. And I hope you guys can answer it for me. The question is, the fuck is this? Okay? Keep that in mind. Keep that shit in mind. Okay, gonna do a little searching here. Yeah, right there. Got that. Booyakasha. Remember, what is the question, guys? Question is, what the fuck is that? Right? So, why don't we beg this question to Gezel? To Gezel. Here we go. Boom. Remember, guys, what was the question? What the fuck is this? What is that? From what I understand, this is a teacher, and they're a music teacher, and they're walking around in what sounds like something with heels on it. No man walking around should sound like that. Doesn't sound like a dress shoe. Sounds like a heel because you can hear it going like this. Heel, then the other part of the shoe. It doesn't sound like a dress shoe. Sounds like a heel. You can hear a lot of shit jingling around. No man should ever have that sound. Sounds like too many medallions or pins and shit. What do you got going on there? You guys ever see that picture of the Ku Klux Klan flag? And if you put 4 of them together in a certain way, it makes a swastika. Got to see if I can find that on my. I put it on my Instagram page. Was it taken down? I don't know. But let's see if I can locate it on there. I'll show it to you if they didn't take it down. But yeah, it's a picture, and they put like 4 Ku Klux Klan flags together in a certain way, and it made the swastika. I'm just showing you. I didn't do it. People just, figure this shit out. Hold on, I'll find it for you. Oh, I'll find it. But yeah, just enjoy this while I'm looking for it. Look at that shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 flags, none of them American. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay, I'll find it on my page. 6 flags in that bitch. 7. 7 flags in there. None of them American. Not even a state flag. Who is dropping their kid off to that every day? Who? I go to one back to school night, open house, whatever you want to call it, and this isn't one of the classrooms? Oh, shit. Now I got to get on the phone and schedule a meeting with the principal and find out why the fuck you have this thing teaching kids at a school. Because I'm pretty sure that's a dude. You can see the 5 o'clock shadow of a mustache. Looks like he'd have a respectable mustache if it wasn't for all that other shit attached to him. And I wonder what happened to this dude. What trauma did this guy suffer through to turn into this? Earrings, all the pins. It's like he looks like a car, one of those cars that has a bunch of bumper stickers on the back. Because when you pull up behind a car with bumper stickers all over the back of the car, you know the person driving is crazy as fuck. This is no different. You hear all the noise? Heels and shit rattling. What? Bro, you got too much going on. But I wonder what happened to that poor dude. I wonder what happened to him to turn him into this and feel like he has an obligation to projectile vomit all that weird shit onto impressionable adolescents. I mean, we could probably guess what happened to him. And I wish we could find the person who did it and have them properly punished. But something else needs to happen, because you shouldn't be allowed to come to school and be paid to work out all your issues via the sanity of your students and be allowed to have shit like this. Like, what? It looks like you're spending a little too much time on your agenda and not enough time preparing your lesson or whatever you're teaching, your songs or music for these kids. You need to be spending more time doing something else. There it is. See that? And so if you take 4 of those flags, the one that was right behind that dude, that's the one he had with the trans on top, and then the rainbow colors on the bottom. That's the flag he had standing right behind him before he started walking around the classroom showing all the other bullshit he had on the wall and listening to all his clips and lanyards clanking together in his high heels. So if you take 4 of those and you lay them down like that, that's what you get. What's that symbol? And I know they're up on their soapbox and their 6-inch heels shouting and screaming at you, but that's what you get when you put 4 of their flags together. So weird. Guys, that's so weird. Mental medalist wife, thank you for the Hamilton. Have to go, but keep howling, Americans. Love to all, JG and family. Thank you very much, mental medalist wife. Have fun wherever you're going. Hopefully it's somewhere fun. I mean, shit, people. What was that? If you go to your school and that is teaching your child, what do you do? What do? You're doing something. I bet you're a weird ass. Have unfettered access to my man. You must be out your fucking mind, crazy son of a bitch. Obviously, you are out of your mind. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. And the other teachers got to sit there and act like you're not a fucking freak. They got to sit there and act like you're a woman. The fuck? Teachers don't get paid enough for that shit. They don't get paid enough for the shit they're required to do, let alone deal with some idiot, some crazy ass like you at work. They got enough crazy ass kids to deal with. They got to deal with one in the teacher's lounge. Fuck out of here, man. Who the man, if I saw that, I would start laughing. Man, Ashton Kutcher, you better get your ass out here and stop messing around. You better stop doing these punk episodes at high schools. Because this has to be a joke. It must be. This has to be a joke. All right, let's keep going down a shitty rabbit hole, shall we? So let me show you guys this. And this should disgust you. It won't surprise you, but it will disgust you. I promise you that. Let's see. Where's this filthy little skeezer? This filthy little cum dumpster. Where'd she go? I don't think it was on a reel. Was it? Nah, we'll find it. They'll put that skank on this page somewhere. They have to. All the clicks they would get for putting this hoe bag up here. All right, let me see. Okay, I think I'm coming up on you here. Some of those look familiar. Ugh. I guess this is like the shade room. It's called Hollywood Unlocked. It's like the shade room. This is the underbelly of our society. But this is one of the Kardashian girls. And she used to look one way when she was younger, and then she got older, like 18 or something, and just totally fucked her face up. Just destroyed it. You look like a cartoon now, girl. But this is what she had to say. This is America in one sentence. Hold on. I don't think I had the screen shared on that. It's so disgusting.
But these are the years that I'm supposed to be naked.
What?
With my titties out, ass out. Yeah.
One more time.
Tell them, Mom, but these are the years that I'm supposed to be naked. with my titties out, ass out. Yeah.
Ew. Ew. Now, as a man, you're not going to turn that down. Like, if she wants to get some babies on her, then yeah, we're not going to turn that down. But if you're talking about being taken seriously and somebody marrying you and building a life with you and having a family with you, girl, hell no. You've been used and abused. You've been rode hard and put away wet. You are disgusting. Does a father want his daughter to look up to you and emulate you in any way, shape, or form? Hell no. You're disgusting. Now, if you want to spend your life on your back, you will find a man to get between your legs, I guarantee you. That's not saying much. But yeah, you'll always find a dude that wants to bang you. But to find a man that's going to love you and build something with you, hell no, girl. You're damaged goods. I'm a mom, but you didn't say you were a wife, did you? No, you banged some rapper, he skeeted off in your folds, and now he's gone. But he pays child support, yeah, because kids that are raised by a single mom say, man, if I just had child support, my life would be fulfilled. This hole, this void in me would be filled. No, kids need more than a check. They need their father, but you didn't know that. Or you didn't care about that when you laid down and let him go. So now here you are, 20-something, with no man and a baby, talking about, yeah, I'm a mom, but these are the years where I'm supposed to be naked, show my titties and ass. Fuck yeah. You fucking disgusting hoe.
Still a mom, but these are the years that I'm supposed to be naked with my titties out, ass out. Yeah. Still a mom.
Fuck yeah. Now, if there are any young men out there saying, Jericho, you're being a hater, she's fine, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all that might be true. But when you're married and you have a family of your own and you have kids of your own, your view on the world changes. And there's not a man with a daughter who finds anything appealing about this woman. My titties out and my ass out. Fuck yeah. But you have a daughter. You can't act like that anymore. When you're a single little 20-something, you're taking Jello shots and doing all that wild shit. Is it safe? No. Should you do it? No. But you have a daughter who looks to you for her example of how to be a woman, and you're telling her to have her ass and her titties out. Fuck yeah. This is so gross. This is what they want America to be. Their plan is being executed to perfection. Here we go. No longer is the housewife or the woman who respects herself glorified. It's the whore's turn. And she just totally discounted the fact that she's a mom. That should be number one. That should be paramount to you. All things in your life should be run through the filter of, I'm a mom now. But she probably got a nanny, team of nannies. She only keeps her kid around for a couple selfies. You know, some shit like that. Other than that, she's handing her off to some woman with an accent, I'm sure. Ew, Consuela, ew. It's like stuff in her diaper. Gross. It's called caca, pendeja. What? Nothing, Senora Kardashian. Fucking disgusting. You think she's a real mom? You think she got t-shirts with puke and snot on them? You think she's ever taken the inside of her shirt and went like that and cleaned her child's nose? Hell no. You ain't packed no lunches. You haven't filled any sippy cups. You never pumped. You had Consuela handle all that shit. That's how you can be a heartless, disgusting who discounts her motherhood and finds it a minor inconvenience to showing her titties and ass. Good job, America. Good job. You're a mom now, woman. Act like it. Ew. I know I'm a mom, and that's like gross and an inconvenience to me, but this is the time I'm supposed to be naked and show my tits and my anus. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That's right. Username Marxist destroying Western civilization. The destruction of the nuclear family is number one. Number one, because that's your support system. That's what's going to give you the knowledge and the confidence to combat the bullshit. That's why they must destroy it. Ew, gross. Consuela. It won't stop making noise. Get it. Oscar Gonzalez. Maria, clean my kid. Clean it and make it quiet. Ew. Just hand it to me after it's asleep. Then I'll hold it. I'll take some selfies for the gram and then like put it somewhere. Maria, where's my baby? I can't find it. Where's my baby? You left her in the car, pinche pendeja mierda. What? What'd you say, Maria? Oh, there she is. She was in the Range Rover. Why are you in there, baby? Maria, feed it and like put it in another room or something. If it's not sleep, don't give it to me, Maria. Sí, señorita puta. What? What's a puta? What are you talking about, Maria? Oh, keep that thing away from me. Unless it's sleeping. Like, put in something cute. Sí, señorita puta. Am I far from the truth? Probably not. She probably only wants that kid for photo ops. And she only wants it when it's clean and quiet. It's like crying. Oh, it won't stop moving. Maria, get it. It won't stop. It's like noisy. Ew. That bitch said, I know I'm a mom, but this is the time I'm supposed to shake my ass. This time I'm supposed to be naked. Showing my titties and ass. Fuck yeah. Cool. Robin Spielman, Consuela, ew. This kid stinks. Fix it. Why is it so loud all the time? Ew. So sad. That poor little girl. And she's going to grow up with all the material things and the beautiful homes and the clothes and the cars and the jewelry and the phone. And she would trade every bit of it in for her mommy and daddy to be together and be married. She'd trade every bit of that shit in for them to be living somewhere normal without all these cameras. Every time she steps out, oh, over here, which one was, oh, over here, Kendall, blah, blah, click, click, click. She would trade all that shit to live with Consuela. Consuela don't live in a nice neighborhood, but she got a family. She's always there. They got a daddy. He's always there. They're always doing things. They're always together. They're creating memories. She would trade all that bullshit in. She'd trade in her mom's fucking Botox blown up, disgusting looking lips. Mom, just be normal. Why do you have to dress like a 2-cent hooker when you come to pick me up from school? Psych, you never pick me up from school. Consuela does. I do pick you up from school, baby. Mom, I'm not a baby anymore. I'm 8. Oh, well, like, I haven't seen you in a long time. I do pick you up. The court says I have to pick you up on Mondays and Fridays, and I'm like there. I'm like there to pick you up. I'm like a good mom. Mom, I'm over here. You're not even talking to me. Oh, well, like, I don't even remember what you look like. Ew, then who's this kid? You disgusting, rotten bitches. Oh, it's gross. Why is it talking to me all the time? Anyway, Enough of that whore. So, finally, Vladimir Zelensky gets the award. Exactly, none of your business. I'm on IG. Get away from me. You know, this is my IG time. Maria, I need two things from you right now. Number one, get this kid away from me. He keeps talking to me. Ew. I said, only bring him around when they're sleeping. Ew. And bring me one of my favorite drinks and make sure you put jizz in it. Last time you didn't put jizz. Okay, I'm done. So, Zelensky, Mr. Warzone president himself, Mr. Dodging those bullets, he finally gets what he deserves. He finally gets the accolades that he deserves. Let's check this shit out. Sean Penn's being a fucking Hollywood attention whore. So let's see what he has to say. Wait a minute. Bring it back. Bring it back. Pause it. Unmute it. Do it.
No, please. That is yours. No, I feel terrible outside. It's just a symbolic, silly thing. Yes, but if I know this is here with you, then I'll feel better and stronger for the fight. So great to honor, but until we will. When you win, bring it back to Malibu. Right. Yes. Great. Okay. Because I'll feel much better knowing there's a piece of me here. We have to be.
What? What the fuck was that? I feel much better knowing it's here. What does that even mean, Sean? Oh, what the fuck? I don't want to go to the damn website. I want to mute that shit. When I try to mute it, it sends me to the website. You think you're slick. You think you're slick, huh? Hold on. See, I'm hovering over the mute. And it takes me to the fucking... You son of a bitch. All right.
File too big.
Fuck that. I'm not going through that shit again. Can't do it. But he brings him and he says, when you win, bring it back to Malibu. When were you in Malibu last? And when you do go there, you're just hanging out with Sean Penn? Why? I don't understand. Why do you have Sean Penn at your house in the middle of a war? Days after you shot a missile mistakenly into another country and killed 2 people. But you got time to have Sean Penn over for dinner, and then Sean Penn brings you his fucking Oscar. What the fuck is going on here? Huh? Now, Pickman, he says, I don't give a damn about Ukraine or Russia. I just care about my own country. It's very true. So do I. I think everybody in here does. But the reason I'm talking about it is because they are getting tens of billions of our dollars. They've just hit over $100 billion a few days ago. So, of course, I wish we never gave a dime to Ukraine. You fight your own shit. Now, if Russia would have shot those, if we stayed out of it and Russia shot a missile over there and hit Poland and killed 2 people, then we'd have to come in and say, hey, man, that's a NATO ally. Let's talk. But that didn't happen. The Ukrainians did that shit. So there's no reason at all we should be involved there. But for some reason we are, and we've given them over $100 billion. When here in our country, we could use that money much better. Much better. We could secure every public and private K through 12 school in America with half of that money. Our children would be safe. Is that not worth anything? Yeah, Digital Bridge, they gave the money to FTX. They gave our money to FTX. Oh, don't worry, Mr. Fried. I get money from your stupid American government who steals from American taxpayer. I give you money and you invest in your little crypto. Yeah, but Mr. Zelensky, I don't know how good. It doesn't matter. It's free money. It's come from stupid American government. We both laugh and I take Oscar trophy Sean Penn give me and we shoot it with American bullets. Yeah, they spent our fucking money. They sent it to, it's easy to spend other people's money. When you got tens of billions of dollars coming in every month, you're like, fuck, what am I going to spend it on? What am I going to spend it on? Ooh, FTX, that sounds fun. Yeah, put some money into that. And then here's the best part. The money we give you to invest, you take some of that and give it back to the government, the same government that generated this money to begin with, in the form of donations. And then the American people can't say shit. Perfect. So you send our tax dollars over there, and it comes back in the form of campaign donations that you're free to do with whatever you want. Damn, that sounds like a good gig. Doesn't that sound like a good gig? Free money comes in. It's just a money circle. You give the money to me, I give the money to him, he gives the money to you. Everybody gets rich. Let's keep it going. Yeah, but eventually aren't the American taxpayers going to get wise to this? Aren't they going to want something done? Aren't they going to want it to stop? No, I'll throw them a mass shooting or something. I'll throw them that. I'll throw them something to distract them. Trust me, they're super easy to distract. But what about that one group over there? What do you call them? The conservatives? They won't shut the fuck up. Yeah, but they'll keep saying what they say, but they'll be drowned out by the dummies. Dummies? Yeah, the people who are just looking for something to believe in, who are looking for to be told what to believe in and who to vote for. Are you serious? Yeah, watch this. Start up a women's march. You're never going to get that many people. What? Oh, shit. What's that? 300,000 people down there for a women's march? Well, what are they marching for? They don't even know. No. Prove it. There's no way there's American people that stupid. Okay, send somebody down there to put a microphone in their face and say, why are you here? All right, do it. Hi, you're here for the Women's March. What are you guys doing down here? Oh, I don't know. I just came with him. Well, it's a women's rights march, so what rights do you want? Oh, I don't know. Fuck, they really are. Yeah. Yeah, watch this. We'll shut down everything. Everything? Yeah, I'll shut down everything. They can't go to school. They can't go to their job unless we tell them it's one of the jobs that we deem necessary for them to go to. We'll call them essential. Yeah. And if you're not essential, ooh, doesn't that word sound important? If you're not essential, then you keep your ass inside. Well, there's no way the fucking American people ever do that shit. They got the Constitution. They got the Bill of Rights. They got the Declaration of Independence. They're World War champions twice. They dropped 2 nukes on motherfuckers. They survived 9/11. There's no way that the American people will let you do that. Well, no. The ones with half a brain, the conservatives, they won't let you, but don't forget about the dummies. The dummies will admonish and insult and persecute those who don't want to be locked inside of their home. No way. Yeah, watch this. You want to see something cool? Watch this. Give me the phone to the dummy. Give me the dummy phone. Hello, dummy. Yeah, what do you want? Oh, yeah, you did pick up. Hey, Biden, do me a favor. I want you to go on TV and tell the people who didn't get the poke that they killed their grandmother. What else do you want me to say? That's a good one. Tell them that there's an empty seat at their breakfast table because of the person they killed because they didn't want to get the poke. What? Do it, idiot. Now hang up, watch this. There's no fucking way he's going to get out. Hey, you killed your grandmother, and there's an empty seat at the breakfast table because you didn't get the poke. Oh, shit, he did say it. Get the fuck out. He'll say anything. No, he won't. What? Tell me something you want him to say. Tell me something. Okay, all right. Tell him to say that poor kids are as smart as white kids. That's pretty good. That's pretty racist. He won't say it, though. Watch this shit. Poor kids are just as smart as white kids. He said it. I know. One more. Okay. Make it a good one too. The poor kids is as smart as white kids. That was pretty good, but you can dig deeper into your racist bucket than that. Okay. What do you got? Okay. Tell that fool to talk about some time he spent around black kids, and that summer he learned about roaches, and they used to rub their hands against the blonde hair on his legs. It's a little sick and perverted, but I'll do it. Watch this. I learned a lot about roaches that summer, and the little black kids, they play with the blonde hair on my legs and corn pop. Damn, I know. Fucking way. This is what they want. Can you believe that shit? You don't have to believe it. Whether you believe it or not, it's happening. Raheem L. Hey, this isn't the mall. Wait a minute. Mall? Teenagers? I do want to be at the mall. Chef Stitt, you ain't black. I guess not. I guess not. I guess I'm not. And if that's what it means, then hey, that's what it is. I don't want to be black, and following this jackass is what it means to be black. No, thank you. One more? Okay, cool. See if you can get black folks to vote for a guy who authored and passed the 94 crime bill. No fucking way. They won't watch this. Boom, there it is. 90+%. Carol Locke, what's up? Kevin Mitchell, many support this. In my opinion, duped. Yeah, I mean, are they being duped? Because duped means they were fooled. Like they were promised one thing but given something else. Like, you know, oh, you told me this, but you gave me that. You fooled me. I don't know if these people are fooled because they're not lying to them. They're telling them straight up. They're telling them straight up, this is what we're going to do. Okay. That's right, Zach Calleja. Racial jungle. That's what he said. Remember the comments he made about the Indian store owners and shit? And that's just the racist stuff. Don't get into the stupid stuff, the misspeaks, the brain failures. And think about what you think about. Remember that? It's the sound of old. If you ever want to know what old sounds like, just telling you what I know. It might not be much, but that's what I'm going to tell you. So, and what was that? CNN.com, you know, trusted news source. You gotta love CNN.com. Okay. Twitter. On Twitter. Musk. Hold on. Musk. What is a muskrat god? His musk. Courage. Ultimatum. I don't like ultimatums, you dick. Fucking dick. There we go. CNN. Ooh, CNN business. Your trusted source. You're a trusted source for bullshit. CNN.com. So it says, New York. Another employee exodus appears to be underway at Twitter as many workers rejected Elon Musk's terms for staying with the company, choosing instead to depart, according to the multiple current and former employees. As the deadline approached for Twitter employees to respond to Elon Musk's ultimatum to commit to working in an, quote, extremely hardcore fashion at the company or leave, some employees appeared to publicly indicate they had chosen the latter option. On Thursday afternoon, Twitter staffers began posting the salute emoji, not an emoji, which has become a signal that someone is exiting the company. One Twitter employee said in a tweet that deciding to join the company was, quote, one of the easiest, or deciding to in a tweet that deciding to join the company was one of the easiest decisions, get out of here, ad, they ever made. Deciding to leave today was 100% the opposite. Meanwhile, an internal Slack channel at the company was filled with employees posting the salute emoji after the 5 p.m. deadline, indicating that they had chosen to sign Musk's pledge and depart the company, employees told CNN. And do you know what Elon Musk is not losing as all of these employees post their salute emojis and leave the company? Sleep. Because he don't give a fuck. Twitter's remaining workforce had until 5 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday to decide whether they wanted to be a part of the culture Musk wants to implement at the social media company or else effectively resign, according to an email he sent to staff Wednesday. Uh-oh. They said it feels like a punch to the gut. Poor things. Musk told employees on Wednesday that his goal is to build Twitter 2.0 and that employees who choose to stay will be required to commit to working, quote, long hours at high intensity. How do you think Elon Musk got to be where he is? Long hours at high intensity. And presumably agreeing to Musk's demand for Twitter employees who have been largely working remotely. Oh, so you guys are chilling at home. You guys are playing with your cats, not wearing pants. Who have been largely working remotely to return to the office to work. As of midday Thursday, employees still did not have clarity on which remote work exceptions would be granted if they decided to stay, one employee said. Well, later on Thursday, amid an apparent scramble by management to avoid losing too many workers to the ultimatum, Musk sent an email to staff attempting to clarify his position on remote work. According to the text of the email obtained by CNN from a Twitter employee who asked not to be identified. He says, regarding to remote work, all that is required for approval is that your manager takes responsibility for ensuring that you are making an excellent contribution, Musk said in the email, adding that workers would be expected to attend in-person meetings no less than once a month. You know how life used to be. 20 minutes later, Musk sent a follow-up email saying, at risk of stating the obvious, any manager who falsely claims that someone reporting to them is doing excellent work or that a given role is essential, whether remote or not, will be exited from the company. Damn. So basically, Elon Musk is saying there's a new sheriff in town. This is what I expect. All right. You want to work remotely? That's fine. Your manager has to be responsible for you. And if it turns out you're not doing your work or your position is not essential and you don't need to be at home, that manager is going to be out of here. And you might be too. So some people can work remotely, but you have to maintain that level of output. You have to be working. And at home or not, you need to attend at least monthly meetings. This is called work, people. If you don't like the way Elon Musk is running shit, and it looks like some of them don't, then fucking leave. But how are you going to turn around and talk about this evil CEO and his ultimatums? It's his company. If he wants you to come to work every Wednesday with a banana up your ass, if you want to work there, you better pick a good-sized banana that's not going to hurt too much. Or maybe you can handle a big banana. That's not the point. The point is, those are the rules and regulations of working here. And if you don't like them, get the fuck out of here then. How is he some evil tyrant because he has requirements and standards for his company? He paid $44 billion. That shit's mine. And if you don't like it, get out, quit whining like a bitch. And if you stick around, there's probably something great for you in the future. He's testing your loyalty. This is what I expect. Who's going to stick around? You might be rewarded if you stick around. But you'll never know if you quit and run off. You work for Twitter? Like it or not, that's a major corporation. That looks good on a resume. Why would you fuck that up? Stick around, work. I'm pretty sure, I don't know Elon Musk and shit, but he seems like a fair kind of businessman. And if he's demanding long hours at high intensity, I'm sure you'll be compensated, whether with money, whether with bonuses or gifts, or I don't know. But if you're afraid of hard work and you don't get to stay at home all day with all your 8 cats licking peanut butter off of various points on your body, get the fuck out of here. But he's some kind of an asshole because he requires a lot from his employees. Did someone just say that's slavery? Hopefully they were being facetious. Because if that's slavery, I got some dead slaves to dig up. They might beg to differ. Let's go talk to, what was it? I saw a clip today of the new Italian prime minister, and she was talking about these children in Burkina Faso that work down in these gold mines. And this little kid, probably 9, 10 or so, works in a gold mine. You think that boy that works in a gold mine in a poor country in Africa wouldn't want to trade places with some fucking 20-something hipster that wears his beanie back here that works at Twitter? You think that punk ass would climb down, would trade places with that kid to work in that gold mine? Fuck no. Slavery. Joe Mello, thank you for the Hamilton. Hey, Jericho, it's crazy how blind people are when they think Joe Biden is doing a great job. Living in California myself, I know plenty of them. God bless and have a good weekend. You too, man. Thank you. Yeah, but Biden thinks he's doing a good job. That reporter said 75% of the country thinks you're not doing a good job. What are you going to do to change that? He said, nothing. I'm not going to do anything, is what she said. So if that motherfucker thinks he's doing a good job, then of course there are going to be idiots down there who agree with him. A lot of dummies with rings in their nose waiting to be led around. And when are the Republicans going to go out with a big ass leash and clip all of them together and bring them over to our side? I don't know. Classic Metal Show, Neely, what's up, man? How you doing? I need to get on there and talk to you and Chris. So much wild shit going on. Shoot me an email, man. Classic Metal Show, I love going on there. I've been going on those guys' show for at least a couple years by now, right? Great guys. Conservatives, don't take no bullshit. Gun lovers. A couple times I've been on there and Neely's showing me some new gun that he got in 20 minutes because he lives in a fucking free state. But yeah, hit me up, man. I'd love to go hang out with you guys. Get on that show. But speaking of it, the Italian prime minister and that poor little kid in a gold mine in Burkina Faso, let's check that. Let's hear her say that. I love the way she gives her speeches. When she gets, pumped up, when she gets all heated, I love it, man. I love the sound of her voice and the way she gives speeches. But feel about her how you may, what she's saying is fucking true. And it says, bombshell from Italy's new prime minister, Giorgia Meloni. And it says, our leaders know this. And we do this to other countries too. And as she says, the solution is not bringing Africans to Europe. It's stopping the reason that they're being exploited. I agree with that 100%. The answer is not letting illegals come up here. Fix the reason that they're fucking leaving. Bringing them and forcing them into our society and that they're not going to assimilate to ain't going to fix shit with your bank account.
CFA è la moneta coloniale che la Francia stampa per 14.
I'm going to read the subtitles that come along with it.
Questo si chiama franco CFA. È la moneta coloniale che la Francia stampa per 14 nazioni africane alle quali applica il signoraggio e in forza delle quali sfrutta le risorse di questa nazione.
Siege. What the fuck does that word mean? Hold on a second. Hold on. SEI Gnorage. Seigniorage. I never heard that word before. Seigniorage. Profit made by a government by issuing currency, especially the difference between the face value of coins and their production costs. Seigniorage. I never heard that shit before. Okay, let's start over. This is called the CFA franc.
CFA. È la moneta coloniale che la Francia stampa per 14 nazioni africane, alle quali applica il signoraggio e in forza delle quali sfrutta le risorse di questa nazione.
This is a child who works in a gold mine in Burkina Faso.
Questo è un bambino che lavora in una miniera d'oro in Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso is one of the poorest nations in the world.
Faso è una delle nazioni più povere del mondo. Per il Burkina
French prints colonial money for Burkina Faso, which has gold.
Faso che ha l'oro, la Francia stampa moneta coloniale. In cambio pretende.
In return, they demand that 50% of everything that Burkina Faso exports end up in the coffers of the French treasury.
Che finiscano nelle casse del tesoro francese il 50% di tutto quello che il Burkina Faso esporta. L'oro che...
And she's about to go off right now. The gold that this child goes down a tunnel to extract.
Questo bambino si infila in un cunicolo per tirare fuori, finisce...
Mostly ends up in the coffers of the French state.
Per lo più nelle casse dello Stato francese. Allora la soluzione...
So the solution is not to take the Africans and bring them to Europe.
Non è prendere gli africani e spostarli in Europa. La soluzione è liberare l'Africa.
The solution is to free Africa from certain Europeans who exploit it.
Da certi europei che la sfruttano e consentire a queste persone
and allow these people to live off what they have.
Di vivere di quello che hanno. Questo?
Now I'm going to let you hear it all the way through in just Italian. But she's basically saying this is the money that France uses and they print it in 14 different countries. And this is a picture of a little boy who works in a gold mine in Burkina Faso. And there's a law that half of what they export has to go into the coffers or the account or whatever of the French government. And the solution is not to bring the Africans here. The solution is to stop exploiting them, allow them to live off of what they extract from the earth, basically. And one thing I like about this, when she talks, she stops talking, and then she goes to grab that picture, and it's dead silent. I don't know if that's a European thing or what, but nobody says a fucking word in between her speaking. The host or the crowd, ain't nobody clapping, nobody coughing, nobody saying shit. Here we go, uninterrupted.
Si chiama franco CFA. È la moneta coloniale che la Francia stampa per 14 nazioni africane, alle quali applica il signoraggio e in forza delle quali sfrutta le risorse di questa nazione. Questo è un bambino che lavora in una miniera d'oro in Burkina Faso. Il Burkina Faso è una delle nazioni più povere del mondo. Per il Burkina Faso, che ha l'oro, la Francia stampa moneta coloniale. In cambio pretende che finiscano nelle casse del tesoro francese il 50% di tutto quello che il Burkina Faso esporta. L'oro che questo bambino si infila in un cunicolo per tirare fuori finisce per lo più nelle casse dello Stato francese. Allora la soluzione non è prendere gli africani e spostarli in Europa. La soluzione è liberare l'Africa da certi europei che la sfruttano e consentire a queste persone di vivere di quello che
hanno. Damn. If there's a language I wouldn't mind being yelled at in, it's Italian. Because you can tell she's mad, but that shit sounds good. But she's right. You know, the solution is not to let the people from these poor countries come here. Fix the country. And not saying it's our responsibility to fix Mexico or fix South America, but it's also not the solution to let them come here. And you get with their government, maybe help them like from an advisory standpoint to fix their infrastructure and fix their economy. But a lot of that shit's not going to happen because of the corrupt government. Mexico is a country where fucking judges and federal police get killed on the regular because the cartel in power disagrees with them. So until that changes, nothing will. But allowing those people to flood into our country is not the fucking business. And how long has it been 11 million? Like, I've been listening to talk radio and having my finger on the pulse of politics and what's going on in the world for 10 years, at least 10 years. Say between 10 and 15 years. And way back when, was I 26 years old? So in 2006, that's when I started listening to Michael Savage. Way back then, they were talking about 11 million illegals in this country. Fast forward 16 years, and there's still only 11 million? When we've had, what, 2 million come over in the last year? How the fuck is that? How is it 11 million 16 years ago and today still 11 million? But I got 9,000 hours of footage showing people pouring over our border, daylight or nighttime. Somebody's lying. Either they're lying to me or I'm lying to you. And let me tell you, I am not lying to you. 11 million for the last damn near 20 years. Right. But letting them come here, that's not helping anybody but you and their government. It's not helping me. I got to live next to these fuckers. Okay, I got to feel like I'm a visitor in my own country when I happen to go to somewhere in one of these neighborhoods to buy something. That's not cool. Okay? But shout out to Governor Abbott. Shout out to Governor DeSantis. I would say shout out to the governor of Arizona, but that sorry sack of shit will never do this. But keep sending those illegals there. Keep it up. Maybe those illegals will start committing crimes in their neighborhoods and they'll finally have a problem with it and they'll finally want to do something about it. But that shit was powerful. And that little boy must have been 8 or 9. 8 or 9. You gonna let your 8 or 9-year-old go work in a fucking gold mine? You're going to send your little baby, your little American 8 or 9-year-old son or daughter, you're going to let them take their hard hat and their little lunchbox and go to the gold mine. And since we're keeping it real, let's continue. So you have a bunch of children working side by side with adults, with adult men. In countries where AIDS transmission is 1 out of 4. Fellas, when you go out, when you're single and you're going out to the bars and shit, and there was a 1 in 4 chance you would catch AIDS, you still gonna throw your dick on the crap table? Probably not. But you have children in these gold mines, and that's just this one. I'm sure they work in plenty of other precious metal mines and minerals and shit, whatever the Chinese need excavated or the French need excavated from the earth. So you got those children down there in those work conditions in those gold mines and other mines with adult men. Or sexual promiscuity is not seen as an issue. There's no OSHA. There's no one down there to protect those children. You imagine all the corners and nooks and crannies where they take kids and do shit to them? Can you imagine sending your child to work with a bunch of fucking adults and they're 9 years old? Happens all the time. Happens all the time in countries that we give billions of dollars to. But then turn around and come here and say, oh, you're a phobe, you're an ist, America's racist. But wait a minute, you're propping up some regime where they have sex with kids on the regular, where they're tossing gay dudes into pits. But you're over here crying about, we want June, and now we're eyeballing October. Lord German Husbando, that's gross. Yes, it is. Shane Overby, y'all know I'm naked as hell. I didn't know that, and I didn't need to know that, Shane. But as long as I don't have to see it, man, that's you. You listen to this butt naked if you want, as long as you're listening. J. Poe, yeah, we're the bigots. The very people, those of us regular people, us disgusting blue collar, white collar, tax paying fucks, the ones that they despise the most, the deplorables, is that what they call us? We are more accepting and more inclusive and more diverse and more progressive than they are. You know why? Because we don't got a problem with nobody. Long as you're not messing up my flow, long as you're not costing me money, long as you're not trying to harm mine, I don't give a shit. But they give a shit too much. You have to look a certain way. You have to talk a certain way. You have to act a certain way. You have to believe a certain way. We don't care. That's their problem with us, is we don't care. I don't care who you're sleeping with. I don't care if you're whatever, Ku Klux trans. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about half the things in my life that I have to give a fuck about. You think I'm gonna care about you? I don't even know you. Why is this? Why are we jumping in the deep end? I'm just meeting you and you're telling me who you sleep with. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. Slow down. I don't even know you like that. I don't care. I don't care that your daddy didn't hug you and say, oh my God, son or daughter, I still love you, even though you're part of the alphabet soup group or you're Ku Klux trans. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you, but I don't give a fuck. You know why? Because my daddy probably didn't hug me tight enough either. And look at me out here. I'm still doing it. Oh, I didn't get acceptance in my life either. I didn't get enough of that either. Guess what? I'm out here doing it. Not crying about it. Not forcing anybody else to care about it. Because I don't care if you care. I got too much shit going on out here. Family, a business, life, trying to health. Think I got to give a damn about you? Think I care about your parade? You think I care about your equity? You better stop taking so much of my money in taxes and get the fuck out of my face. They don't care. They care too much. And I guess we don't care enough. I don't give a shit. And we don't care what goes on in other countries either. But we're not sitting here telling you you're disgusting and you're a phobe and you're an ist, but then going over to another country and supporting that very same thing that they do. Or sitting here bitching and complaining. Bitching and complaining about how sexist. You guys are so sexist and men, they mansplain, they spread their legs and they talk to me like I'm stupid. Men and toxic masculinity and sexism. You sit here and talk about sexism and bullshit because those toxic men have created a world in which you can talk about bullshit. But if you really want to get to work, you want to take your buzz haircut and your disgusting fake hair that you got to take pills to have, you want to roll up your sleeves on those little dainty arms of yours and take your ass over to one of these countries. They got all the sexism you can handle. They got sexism coming out of their ears. But you ain't going to go over there and do shit because you're happy here. You just want to bitch. That's all. You want to bitch with no consequences. You want to bitch without doing work. There ain't no work to do here. We've done it all. Greater generations have done it all. I've swept this place clean. And here you show up with a broom? I already did it. Quit acting like there's more work to do and enjoy this shit. Enjoy what they've done for us. Enjoy what they've built for us. Enjoy the safety they've created. Instead of bitching about it, there ain't shit left to do here. Everybody's equal. Everybody's the same. Well, used to be that way. Now, if you're part of the Ku Klux trans, you can fucking bark into a microphone and win. Damn, this is a good country. I don't have to try. Dead or Alive says, what is neck buddy? Oh, shit. What is neck buddy? I'll show you what neck buddy is. I can show you better than I can tell you. What is neck buddy, you say? I will answer that question for you. Because I fucking can't. I can't. Neck buddy, wherever I go, you're gonna go, neck buddy, and me. I'll show you what fucking neck buddy is. Bam! There it is right there. That's neck buddy. That's John Fetterman and his little friend. Open your mind, Quaid. Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. That's neck buddy. Look at that shit. Pennsylvania got 2 senators for the price of 1. You got a senator and a half. But that's neck buddy. Sorry, I don't remember who asked. Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, dead or alive. That's neck buddy. The couple live streams back, we had a good time. I think Joyce Decker was the genesis of what that live stream turned into. But yeah, that's neck buddy right there. Remember my buddy? The little boy would be riding his big wheel. He had his my buddy. And then there was a kid sister one too. But that's not, and I was saying how the people of Pennsylvania, they're bargain shoppers. The rest of us jackasses, we got 1 senator. They got 2. But it devolved into this whole thing of, if he gets in somewhere and he's dressed up, but neck buddy's not dressed up and they have a dress code, does Fetterman get to go in and neck buddy has to stay outside? Or if neck buddy's feeling all snazzy and he's got in his little tiny tuxedo and Fetterman's in his fucking hoodie and basketball shorts and neck buddy can get in, but Fetterman can't. Does he lean in and neck buddy's in the event having fun? Like this is great, Quaid, more champagne. And Fetterman's like, I want to come in neck, buddy. You should have worn a tuxedo and not that fucking hoodie. It was this whole thing, dead or alive. But they're all valid questions. Does he get to go in, even though he's connected to somebody who's not observing the dress code? Is he popular at parties because, oh man, I forgot a bottle opener. Nah, that doesn't matter. Here, neck, buddy. You know what I mean? It was this whole thing, man. And then people were chiming in saying necks and effects, and he's the necks of kin. It was this whole thing, and I'm really surprised by Joyce Decker, being at the helm of something so rude to this poor guy. Huh? Should make fun of him because he has a human being growing out the side of his neck. That shouldn't be a point of ridicule. See, right here, right on time. Oscar Gonzalez, dead or alive. This is the plan shit I'm talking about. Oscar Gonzalez said, neck snuggie. So next time there's a BOGO on Snuggies, he can get one for him. Get a little mini Snuggie, like a dog Snuggie, and put it on him, because you don't need a whole Snuggie for that. Neck buddy ain't that big. But get him like a dog Snuggie, like put dog clothes on him. He's big enough for dog clothes. And Jean Grey, she's continuing it. Next to nothing. Andrew Justice, neck buddy is the brains of the operation. I believe that 100%. That neck buddy has more brains in it than Fetterman does. And that big ass cranium of his. And that Thunderdome head of his. Rome 13. Damn it, I expected more from you. Rome, you're supposed to be one of the people. If I leave the classroom, Rome 13 should be in charge. But not anymore, because she said, just in the neck of time. Neck buddy and me. Wolf Fang, why are you getting involved in this? You should have stayed out of it and tried to bring some order back to this comment section, but you didn't. You went ahead and said, that is excellent. Joyce Decker, I thought you had enough. Damn it, Joyce. Joyce said, neck the halls. I can't fucking take you guys anywhere. I can't take you guys anywhere. Other YouTubers are like, hey, I'm going to go to this fancy place with my comment section. I can't do that because I can't take you fuckers anywhere because you say things like that. J.A. Next. Stop. Fucking stop. That's it. I can't fucking. I want to take you guys somewhere fancy, somewhere highfalutin, where they have the white cloth napkins, and I cannot. Lord German Husbando, you should be the one I can count on. She says Nickelodeon. neck, Nickelodeon. Oh, I'm Bob Chris. Net cannon. You fucking assholes. Joyce Decker, stop it. She says Terminator. I'm the Terminator. Yeah. Neck Buddy's the one doing that. Yeah. Stop it, Neck Buddy. You can't be acting like that, Neck Buddy. Yeah, why can't? Yeah, you can't stop me. Stop it, Neck Buddy. Yeah. Neck Buddy, why are you acting like that right now, Neck Buddy? Because there's a bomb in the air. There's a bomb in the air. This is not going to work. Neck Buddy, this is not going to work. You're going to get hurt, Neck Buddy. You're going to get hurt if it doesn't work. Stop it. That's it. I got to get out of here because if I don't, you guys are going to keep going. None the miser. Case in point, Schwarzenegger. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to go hang out with my family who does not make hurtful comments like this about John Fetterman's neck situation. Harry Craig, new here. JG sitting in a deer stand listening to my fave. Hey, man, shoot something for me. You know, doing a bow and arrow or a gun. Man, you ever seen those 3D hides where it's almost, I think it's like mirrors or something all the way around it, but you put it there, you know, wherever the fuck you need it, and it reflects everything around it and it disappears. It's almost cheating. Almost. But it like reflects everything around it and you can't even see it. That shit's crazy. But you be safe out there, man. And, you know, bag something for me. And fucking cut its heart out and take a bite out of it. I don't know why I want you to do that, but just do that shit. That'd be crazy. Legal Alien, stop. Says catch you next time. Oh, man. Stop it. Oh, man. Paul Navarre says bear hunting with a bow. Hey, that's some crazy shit, man. Because if you miss, that could be problematic. That could be very problematic for your torso. Shane Overby, did you put your clothes back on? He says opening day of rifle season in, in Northwest region, North Carolina. Processors are busy as hell today. Yeah, man, everybody wants to get out there and shoot something. Fran Breedlove, damn it. I'm getting the neck out of here. Shane Overby still naked. Well, I hope you're not in public, man. You get arrested for shit like that. Or unless you're in a big city that you could just, the police are approaching you, just squat down and take a shit and they'll leave you alone. Like, oh, he's homeless. Leave him alone. Yeah, but he's shitting. Leave him alone. He's homeless. Can't fuck with him. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I got, homeowner shit to do. The stuff that needs to be fixed. I got to go around the house with the roundup, shit like that. Hang out with the kids. I got family coming in from Texas tomorrow. Very excited about that. They're going to be here for Thanksgiving. Looking forward to that. This will be our first Thanksgiving in our new home. So, we get to have our own rules, make our own traditions, cook dinner the way we want it made. And guess what's not going to be at my Thanksgiving dinner table? No fucking stuffing. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your comments, your questions, your super chats, your presence. Thank you for watching and listening, or maybe you're just listening, or maybe this sounds off and you're just watching me. That's weird, but I'll take it. See you guys on Monday. I don't know how my live stream schedule is going to be. Like I said, I have family in town. It's Thanksgiving, but I will have lives, and Monday I'll let you guys know what's up. But have a good rest of your weekend. I appreciate you guys being here. 8 billion sons of bitches in this world, and you are hanging out with this one. I appreciate it. You were great. I was great. We were great. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net and mygreengear.com. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.